Hey there, Members and Rovers, this is Miguel. Today we are visiting the amazing Mundo Maya Museum here in Merida. Mayan civilization is one of the most amazing civilizations of all time, and this museum is dedicated to especially to that. If you are into history, or if you're coming with kids and you want to have an educational opportunity for them to learn about the locals and their ancient way of life, this is an amazing thing to do here. It costs 150 pesos to visit as a foreigner and 100 for Mexicans, so it's not an expensive thing to do at all. It's a way to maximize your enjoyment here in Merida without breaking the bank, and also getting in some cool learning opportunities that will also help you appreciate your travels throughout Yucatan a little more. My family and I have been coming to the Yucatan Peninsula since I was a child, so I grew up with the images of these amazing pyramids and ruins, cryptic, enigmatic people living in the jungles and creating this amazing civilization, and I just grew up with that. It's part of what made me want to be an explorer when I was a child. So I just owe so much to Mayan culture for adding so much color and magic to my life, and it's something that I want to share with you so you can maybe catch that color and that sense of adventure and magic that is encapsulated in the stories and the folklore of this amazing people. This is an amazing museum. They have so many pieces, everything from full-blown stelas from some of the ruins around Merida and all around the Mayan world. Some pieces you can still appreciate the amazing detail of the writing, like in these glyphs. This is just an amazing place to come and learn about Mayan culture. It is so well explained, so detailed, that even as somebody who has traveled among Mayan peoples in different countries throughout Latin America, I am still learning so much. You have no idea how many people have asked me if the Maya still exists on my travels after I tell them of visiting them in like the different communities in Guatemala and Mexico and Belize. So yes, Mayans are still very much alive. This museum is dedicated not only to like the past, this like idealized mythological past that the Mayans are famous for, but also it really celebrates like who they are in the present. 30% of people in Yucatan speak Yucatec Maya. That's something I learned here. Actually, the entire museum's captions are in English, Spanish, and Maya. So this is almost like a museum from the Yucatec people, the Yucatec Mayans, to themselves in a way, celebrating their past achievements and glories, while also like showcasing who they are now and what made them be as they are now.
I thought those were people watching, like people like employees of the museum, like making sure that like watching us.
We've been in this museum for far too long.
Time to go.
I promised Bridget I would take her to the beach right after the museum, and we've been in here for a couple hours. So she's just itching to go.
Dejo y cuido el huertito de atrás de la casa. Es comida. Ya ven que no nos ha ido tan mal como a otros, pero son tiempos difíciles.
De una densa capa de tiempo y misterio, nos acerca a individuos que vivieron aquel mundo.
This is so cool. So these are forensic reconstructions of some remains that were found in different sites throughout Yucatan, and they have 4 of them here in this room in the museum. It is amazing. What a way to like understand that these were people, not characters, not these like far removed like concepts, but like actual people who lived and have stories. This, for example, is a child who was sacrificed in the Gran Cenote. You can notice the cranial deformation that marks him as a foreigner, captured in some raid. So this is a beautiful piece. This would have been a chocolate vessel for drinking chocolate. So Mesoamerican peoples were the inventors of hot chocolate. So chocolate vessels were usually a very, very valuable part of the household that would have been like a very, very personal item to have. One of the most prized within an individual's possessions. And this vessel, decorated in the style of like an actual cacao pod, and with all these beautiful clear-cut glyphs, is an amazing piece. It's so beautiful. So now we're out of the museum. It will take you approximately somewhere between 2 to 3 hours to see all of it if you're taking your time, if you're really appreciating the pieces and reading the captions and all of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this glimpse into the magical world of the Maya. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you guys in our next adventure. Until then, hasta luego amigos.